Hi everyone, this is Kristen, and today I'm here with the Clarity case for iPhone XR by Mous. Mous is best known for its Limitless case, a case which they advertised heavily on social media, showing crazy stunts to demonstrate exactly how super protective the Limitless was. Don't know whether the Clarity is going to be as protective as that. However, it does have a beautiful crystal clear back, which is going to do a wonderful job in showing off your iPhone. Let's take a closer look at this case on my iPhone XR in Coral. Looking at the composition of the Clarity case, the frame is made of a combination of polycarbonate and TPU. I think the TPU is mostly on the sides. The back certainly doesn't feel like it has much, if any, TPU on it. And then along the sides here on the interior, you can see that green line. This is their AeroShock material. This is what they credit their exceptional impact protection with. So exactly how impact protective this case is a little bit unclear. They don't have any kind of drop height listed on the box or on their website. All they will say is that they have drop tested this to crazy heights, but that they recommend that you not do so because it could cause damage to your phone. And in fact, any damage to your phone is not warranted by them at all. Damage to the case, yes. Damage to the phone, not so much. So I think that the upshot is basically this is a protective case, but don't do any crazy stunts with it. Putting your phone in this case is quite straightforward. It's not terribly difficult to get it on. Put in the one side and then clip on your other corners. Looking at the fit of the Clarity case on my iPhone XR, it has a really great tight fit on the sides as well as the top and bottom. Tiny bit of give over here and volume up and down, but almost none. Really very good fit on the phone with this case. This has a nice amount of lip on the top and bottom, less on the sides. This is part of this design where the majority of the protection as far as lip is going to be on the corners basically, and the entire top and bottom. The sides are lower so that you can swipe more easily across the screen. I think that it works really quite well overall. They don't actually dip below the sides of the screen. I mean, you do still have a little bit of a lip on the sides here, just not nearly as much as on the top and bottom, but overall it seems really quite protective here. This fits quite well with the screen protector that I have on here right now, which is their hybrid glass screen protector. Really do like that screen protector, and this actually comes with a free screen protector, which is just a regular plastic screen protector, but it is one that has special protection in it, so that is good. I don't actually have that one on here because honestly the hybrid glass one is nicer and fancier, but it's nice to know that when you buy this case you are getting a screen protector included, so I think that that is a nice bonus. Looking down here at our port openings, these are really pretty large. They're deeply set, so they should protect well as far as impact is concerned, but the size of the port openings does give more of an opportunity for dust or dirt to get inside. You are going to have plenty of room here for many third-party lightning cables, which is great, and of course this case does support wireless charging, so you may use your lightning port less than you otherwise would. Going around to the sides, the TPU here in the sides does give this a nice amount of low to mid grip on here. Feels very comfortable in the hand, not grippy, but also doesn't feel like it's going to slip out of your hands. Going over here to our volume up and down buttons, these are very nice and responsive, very clicky, but they do have a feature you should be aware of if you work in dirty environments, because they have a little bit of a slit above and below each button. I think that this helps with the responsiveness of the button, but it does give a little place for dust or dirt to get inside the case, so be aware of that. And there is no issue in getting to the mute switch. Nice big area here as well. Going over here to your side button, again it has the same features as the volume up and down buttons in terms of the slit, but is correspondingly also very responsive. Looking at the back of the case, the Clarity does a marvelous job in showcasing the beauty of your iPhone. Everything looks wonderful. However, as I'm sure you're probably aware, clear cases do have some issues that they have to contend with. Typically, the issues with clear cases are yellowing, watermarking, scratching, and fingerprints. So looking at the yellowing issue, this is probably not going to be a big problem for the Clarity. The yellowing tends to happen with TPU cases and not polycarbonate, although this is described as being a TPU and polycarbonate framed case. I think most of the TPU is on the sides rather than the back, so the back probably is not going to have much of a yellowing issue. Plus, the description of this phone case does say that it has an anti-yellowing compound, is not going to yellow, so hopefully that's not going to be a problem. As far as watermarking is concerned, there's little tiny dots on the interior of the case, which will definitely help prevent watermarking, and I really haven't noticed a problem with watermarking or oil spots or whatever you might call it so far. If I hold it to the side and I really look, sometimes I can see a little ghost of them, but honestly, they're really just about not noticeable, so I think that that is great. As far as fingerprinting is concerned, well, that is going to be an issue. You better carry your microfiber cloth if you're really worried about it, but overall, as far as clear cases are concerned, I don't think this one's terribly fingerprinty. I've definitely encountered some that are super fingerprinty, and this is not one of them, but it is going to be a bit of an issue, so do be aware of that. And finally, scratching. Well, this is being combated in two ways by the folks at Mous. For one thing, they have put a micro-abrasion coating on this, which should definitely help against scratching. And then the other thing, structurally, they have what they call a fin on it, a little bit of a rim here, which is going to hold the majority of the back of the phone case off of any flat surface when the phone case is placed on its back. And that's definitely going to help against scratching. So I think that that is a really good design decision. In terms of the feel, this has a very smooth feel underneath the fingertips, very little grip on the back. Any grip is going to be on the sides, and as I mentioned before, this is kind of a low to mid grip, not terribly grippy, so it's going to slide easily in and out of pockets and handbags, but I think that the grip on the sides is sufficient to make it secure in your hands. So this does support wireless charging, as previously mentioned, and of course you do have plenty of protection here for your protruding camera. Size-wise, this compares actually quite well with phone cases of a slim protective nature that are clear. For example, when you compare it to the spec Presidio Stay Clear, this is actually smaller in every dimension as compared to the Stay Clear, and it is smaller also than the OtterBox Symmetry. So I think that this compares well in terms of size, should be nicely protective, although of course, as I said before, we don't actually have any kind of a drop height on here. And this does seem very nicely made and has a very pleasant feel in the hand. So overall, if you are looking for a slim protective clear case for your iPhone XR, definitely consider the Clarity by Mous. Again, we've been looking at the Clarity by Mous for iPhone XR. This case is available directly from Mous and has an MSRP of $49.99. It comes in a single color, clear with black sides. Many thanks to the kind folks at Mous for sending me out this sample to review. If you have any questions about this case, please feel free to put them in the comments below and I will do my best to address them. And if you are interested in subscribing to my channel, please hit that subscribe button because I have lots more great case and accessory reviews yet to come. Again, this is Kristen with the Clarity by Mous for iPhone XR. Enjoy your iPhone and have a wonderful day.